Hello, friends. Welcome. Hi, it's Monday evening. Way to go, Ziza. Congratulations on knowing what day it is. I see that the chat is hopping. So welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. Let me just catch up on the chat here. Let me see what's going on. Okay. Elma, one of your fur babies had surgery on her back today. Oh no. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. But sending your fur baby some loving, healing vibes. It's so stressful when pets are sick. Oh, I'm so sorry. Let's see. I agree with Partnux. Yes, it would be nice to be able to like heart comments, but YouTube is behind on the times. Not with it. Jane, are you kidding? Do you actually have draft horses? And if you do, what breed are they? Because I am obsessed and I'm so fascinated. Yeah, get off my foot. That seems like something that would be important in a draft horse human relationship. Please don't stand on my foot. Hello, John. Welcome everyone. So here's what we have today. I've been trying to go to bed early. Stupid idea, because what happens is I don't sleep in late or like sleep into a normal hour. I wake up at an obscene hour, like 5 a.m. And then I'm lying there thinking I might as well get up because I'm awake. So I've been up since very early. Okay, you have a Shire, a Clydesdale, and 2 drum horses. Okay, the Shire and Clydesdale are like my dreams, so that is absolutely incredible. If you ever feel like emailing me pictures of your horses, I would not say no to this. Just saying. You like a draft beer too? Oh my gosh. That is epic. I can't draw horses. Just reminding myself that I cannot draw horses. So today, what I wanted to do was play with this new pen. I will tell you about it. It's very, very pretty. And I have a whole story behind this pen, and I think it's worth my attention, which is why I wanted to do a video on it. I think it's worth what we're going to do with it. There's stuff with it, like accessories, and yeah, and then we'll just kind of play around and hang out and chat, and yeah, I mean, that's my plan. I figure that's okay with you guys. We'll just hang out. My eyebrow's a little chaotic today. Nobody asked, but just for my own knowledge, for my own comfort, I would just like to say I don't wear makeup on videos just because I am too lazy. And sometimes I have like real mental issues with it. So, this is what I look like. And I also don't use filters. So anyway, this is what I look like, and this is how life goes for me. So I picked up this pen from a friend. This sounds confusing. At the Chicago Pen Show, a friend came to the show, and I see her maybe like once every... I see her, if I'm lucky, once every year. And we went shopping together, aka she went shopping and I assisted her. This is one of the pens that she got. And when we were sitting down with Edison Pen Co., because this is an Edison Pen Co. pen, Brian was telling us about the pen, and it's so special that I really feel like it deserves a video. So I guess I should stop doing things and focus. The pen is the new Edison Pen Co. model. It's the Elysian. And what they describe is an elegant design, precision engineered to maximize comfort and beauty in a small size. Deep posting, lightweight pen, very comfortable in hand. The posted cap rests comfortably against the hand while writing. It's shorter posted than capped, which is unique amongst the Edison Penco models, and it comes with a number 6 nib. They start at $250, and there is a huge range of nib options, and it is a craft material, I believe, and we'll talk about what that means. So I would have completely disregarded this pen, and I did completely disregard it, and the reason for that was because it's not the shape that I usually go for. I usually go for something like this, which is like a cylinder with flat or slightly rounded tops. And so this is the kind of shape of pen that appeals to me. So this was very unusual. And yes, this is the Papa J Woodworks pen that belongs to Simmer. He said I could borrow it till I empty it. But to be honest, I just refilled it. So he doesn't know. It's the same ink, so it doesn't count. I'm just saying. This pen is so fascinating. So my girlfriend was shopping, and she tries everything. Like, she's willing to try an experiment with every pen. So we sat down with Brian Edison, and we were playing with pens, and he takes out one of his testers, which happened to be this model. He posts it, and he hands it to me, and he's like, try it. And I'm thinking, dude, I've tried pretty much every pen. Trust me, I'm not going to like it. I know what I like and what I don't like. And then I started writing with it, and I was like, okay, I'm going to eat my words right now because it's an absolute delight. So, hang on, I'm going to just prime it a little bit. This pen is an absolute delight. So, let me focus again. First of all, let me catch up on the comments, and then I'm going to focus on the pen. Makeup schmakeup. There is no fun in makeup. I mean, there is fun in makeup. There's no fun in makeup at 9 p.m. because then I have to take it off afterwards, and I am too lazy. So, yes, the Papa J pen is still with me. So, here's the thing. Sorry. Of course, I coughed right into my mic, right? Just what we all need. We picked up this pen. I'll show you what this all is afterwards. We picked up this pen. The material is by Poorly Controlled, so that's Lisa, and it is called Silver Linings. Now, clearly, it is stunning. I do not need to harp on about the material. It is absolutely stunning. I think she has done a fabulous job with the movement in this material. And one of the reasons I picked this one for my girlfriend to show you was because you could see the insides a little bit. And I think that's important. So, shape-wise, it's almost like a magic wand or like an eyeliner thing, or, you know, it's like a makeup brush. It's curvaceous. It's unusual for a pen. And so I thought this thing is going to be so uncomfortable. Now, if we uncap it, it does become quite small. And I thought this section is going to be so uncomfortable. I'm going to hate it. And so Brian hands me the posted version, and I'm like, I'm going to hate the pen. How do I tell him? And then I started writing with it, and I was like, oh, it's actually very delightful. So when he says precision engineered, he's done quite a bit. First of all, you can see inside the barrel the tiny gap that is left for the converter. So you can eyedropper it, but if you look in there, there's a very small space. So it is very snug, like really tight tolerances. The next thing he's done, when you post this, it posts very deeply, very secure. I'm going to see if we can see through it, because the cap comes to like a centimeter from the top of the, the end of the barrel comes to like a centimeter from the top of the cap. And so what he was explaining was when he was designing it, if he made a change with how the converter fits, he had to redesign the whole pen. So there was a lot of thought that went into this. Now, when it's capped, it looks totally different because the long, thin point is kind of gone. And so I thought, again, oh, this is going to be so uncomfortable. It's such a skinny section. But once again, kind of like this pen, the Colo, where I end up gripping it with my thumb up here and kind of just resting it on my fingers. That's kind of what happens with this pen. And I don't know if it's because of the size of the pen or just the way it's designed. Something works out really nicely. So I really thought this deserved a second look, and it does, because it's so nice, and I think it's going to be underrated and underhyped. It's, if you're looking for something super comfortable, it is incredible. And we sat there while Brian tuned the nibs, and she picked up a couple pens, so we sat there through the whole thing, and while he tuned all of them, and it was really nice. So we're gonna write with it. I just want to show you the little things that came with it. So this is a pen stand, and I have to figure out how to use it. Hang on. It goes in, I believe. Yeah, there we go. So it's really cute. So what he says on this thing: product made from upcycled manufacturing scraps, which would otherwise end up in a landfill. So I think it's really cool that we get this. It's really cute. I wonder what other pens will... Yeah, so other pens fit on it too. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. Especially considering it would go in a landfill otherwise. I like this. So that is really cool. And Edison also makes these little hardwood pen rests. I don't remember if mine is cherry or walnut. Maybe somebody who knows woods can tell me. But it's super cute. So that's really awesome. I'm just saying, just sharing with you, I think it's really nifty. I will put them over there, and then let's see what's going on. It is very unlike Edison pens. Yes, absolutely. It's so bizarre and so comfortable that I really like it. Pertnach, you're okay with the long point being kind of gone? Yeah. And Dragon Joy, you're right. I have been surprised 2 weeks in a row, which means I need to stop judging things and start just trying them. So this is a double broad steel nib. So when I hold it, I've tried holding it lower, and it's actually not too bad, but I find that if I just rest my thumb up here, I prefer that. So it's kind of right on the ridge, and the threads are super, super smooth. So I'm resting my thumb like right here. So we have the Edison Penco Elysian. And we have a pretty wet writer. I did just prime it, so maybe it's not super accurate, but we did ask him to tune it to be very juicy. We've got a steel... Oh, no, singing's coming out. A steel double broad. So you can see my thumb is extending up into the back of the threads here. So comfy. Like, it's so comfortable. Beautiful balance. It's just so comfortable. It's so nice. And I kind of forgot that Edison's really good at this. Like, I forgot they're really good at making things work really well. Okay, let's do some writing. So I'm changing up my grip just to explore it. I'm doing a bit of an oblique here. The oblique is incredibly comfortable. Okay. And then if I change, so I find that when I'm doing an oblique style, holding it like this works really well. If I'm doing a more of a print, holding it in this manner works better for me. So it's very versatile. Okay. Like, I don't know if any of you have really sat down with Edison before and chatted with him about his pens, because he doesn't go to a lot of shows, so it's not often that people get the opportunity. There's a huge amount of inventory, which is really awesome. And I think we forget, because I certainly forget, that you can purchase stuff ready-made and enjoy it like right away. Lots of beautiful materials, great polishing, like really nice finish work, lifetime warranty. Just all my experiences with Edison have been beyond just good. They have been outstanding, stellar, like really, really wonderful family. Isn't it beautiful? Oh my gosh, this material is so nice. Somewhere in it there's like purple or something. I saw some and I was thinking about eyedroppering. There at the bottom, just down at the bottom right there, I was thinking about eyedroppering it, but the ink won't reach that low. But I think at some point I'm gonna have to eyedropper this, even though it's not my pen. I will return it to the rightful owner. I will. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. You find the sections a little too short. Interesting. I wonder if this one would be different, because this one's quite long. That's a pretty decent section here. But that's part of the fun of it, is there's something for everyone, and not every pen works for everybody. You know? Hey, welcome, Ruth. Thanks for joining. Pertinax, you said Edison's thread treatment is sublime. How smooth they are in capping and uncapped. You are right, because opening this barrel is so nice. I have bought pens before, like from different makers, and then I go to open them up, even just uncap them, and like the threads are gunky and dirty because the maker didn't clean them. And this is something that Edison pays attention to. The final product is sublime. It's pristine and really, really nice. So I'm really, really enjoying it. And I'm so surprised that I enjoy it so much, like comfort-wise. And so I did not buy this pen. My girlfriend bought this pen, and she said, hey, do you want to do a video on it? Because it's new. And I'm like, yeah, I would really love to. And so she's like, why don't you pick the material you like most? So this is the one that I picked. Oh, commissioning an Edison pen is fun. Lots of interesting back and forth with Brian. That is very, very cool. I would like to do that. Ooh, that sounds very nice. I should do that at some point. Yes, Wendy Sue, my other Edison is from Les as well. It's the Cotton Candy Beaumont. It's really, really cute. Okay, so this one is, let's just do some handwriting. Edison Pen Co. Elysian. And the ink, if you don't recognize it, is actually from Amarillo Stationery. And it's the teal waistband. I really just wanted to put this ink in more pens, so that's what I did. Teal waistband, which is absolutely gorgeous. And the material is by Poorly Controlled. I'm trying it out unposted just to see what it's like. And it's called Silver Linings. Okay, I've written beautiful. Let me try posting it now and write beautiful again. Oh, it's so nice posted. It's just got a way, it just moves in a way that's so natural that it's just so enjoyable to write with. And in case you're wondering, the paper is a notebook from Sugar Turtle Studio. And the paper is, I believe, Kokuyo KB paper. Does Edison still make flex nibs? I do believe. Let me just double check. Yes, he does have flex nibs. Now, they are the Yovo with the cutouts, so they're kind of like bouncy nibs, more so than flex. But it is a I mean, that's how Yovo markets them, so that they do say it is a flex nib. Hello, Michelle. Welcome. We are playing with the Edison Penco Elysian fountain pen. Mostly, why does it give me a thumbs up? That's so weird. Mostly enjoying the shocking writing experience, like how comfy it is. And just, yeah, it's just really good. I guess they added the center band for balance. Like balancing out the weight. Thoroughly enjoying this material. Like, you can see, like, the stripe of the silver is just so cool. So cool. Let's try a different style. Yes, the fruit flies. Always doing business. When I was just a little fruit fly, I asked my fruit fly mama, what will I be? Okay. I don't know where that would go. Like, what does a fruit fly ask its mother? The fruit flies. I've written that twice. This is what happens when I try to sing, spell, and write at the same time. At the fruit flies, who were panting over the juicy bouncing kumquats. You will be happy to know that I have had dinner, and I will have dessert after the video. I have leftover strawberry shortcake, and I have mangoes from Trinidad. So I am very excited. Except that I have to peel them and change my shirt so I don't eat mango in a nice shirt. Because, to be honest, anything can happen. Anything. And things will happen. Okay, so I think I'm going to switch to a notebook so we can do some inky messing. I think that is going to be what the plan is. Yes, Michelle, you are right. Poorly controlled. What does a fruit fly ask its mother? Where's my daddy? That's a good question. What does a fruit fly ask its mother? And I mean, they all kind of stay together and sort of interbreed, so let's not think about it too much, because it's a little weird. It's a little weird what fruit flies may or may not ask their parents, their mothers. It's a little odd. So I'm working on an Inky Mess notebook so that I can bring it with me to DC, so that when I'm teaching the Inky Messes workshops, people can flip through the notebooks. So this is one of them. You've seen much of this, but I'm really excited to have exemplars that are not just like one or two. So I'm taking this with me. So this is what I've been working on, one of them. And I have like 4 or 5. It's funny, this one. Clearly we were doing, oh yes, if you need sugar dollars, we were doing a video together because I was talking about Claudia. That's hilarious. Anyway, so I'm pretty excited about it. Just because it's really fun. And these we have been doing together. Pertnex, now that you mentioned it, this is so nice. I just want to do this. It gives me like the ASMR type feeling. Like this makes me hungry. It sounds like teeth clacking in a nice way. Anyway, that's what I've been doing. So, okay, Wendy Sue, I just saw your Baby Prune song. That is interesting. Why are baby prunes having songs sung to them? That is the real question, I think. I'm thinking. It would be really cool to have this in like a sticker, like that was glittery like this, and holographic like this, I think. I say glittery stickers. Yeah, that's what it could be. And then let's give it a dabble. Of teal waistband. That's quality goods, man. A baby prune is like her dad, but she's not wrinkled quite so bad. Hey Claire, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. Yes, we are just playing along here. We have this new fountain pen that I have borrowed from a friend. It is the Edison Penco Elysian, one of the new models that he's just released. And just being shocked over how comfortable it is. Even though the shape is not something that I would look at usually because I prefer classic fountain pen shapes, when you post it, it just kind of becomes like a pocket pen, like a full-size pocket pen almost. And I'm still trying to show you where the top of the cap is. Or sorry, the end of the barrel is, but it's kind of hard to show. Okay, so there it is moving. And it comes up like really close to the end. So again, like the design efforts here have been really, really interesting. Like Brian really paid attention to what he was doing. It's really cool. Really cool. And then for dinner, I had lemon rice that my mom made, which was really good with cashews. Like, she toasted the cashews and added them in. And, like, mustard seed, which seems like it would be really gross, but it wasn't. And some curry. And curry leaves and green chilies and red chilies, so it was spicy. And also pickerel fillets and some halibut as well. It was really good. And some asparagus. Nobody asked, but I'm just telling you. That's what I had. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited for my mangoes later. for my mangoes. She's stoked for the mangoes. Mangoes. She's excited for the mangoes. And I'm the she. Okay, so she'll sing to you about mangoes. And it's horrible. The mangoes. No, the mangoes aren't horrible. But the mango song is horrible. Horrible. The mangoes. This nib is so good. It is so delightful. Oh gosh, am I ever enjoying it? I might need to keep this for a while before I return it. I'm shook. I'm shook over how much I like it. I'm shook. And so I should probably, let me get out my, let's get this out. It's my water brush, one of them. Okay, I don't want to do this because my camera's really close to the paper. So I'm a little nervous about slapping a pen violently. And then she does it anyway. She does it anyway. Claire, I saw your review on the Colo Tino pen, the little one, and I'm very impressed by your left-handed handwriting. That was very cool. Very well done. Okay, let's let this dry a little bit. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the shading on it. Gosh, I love it. We had some earlier activities. I was clearly tired because I wrote exhausted a whole bunch. As one does when one is exhausted. Okay, so let's do some. Sometimes I write gourmet pens. That's me. And I try to make it curly. But what I'm actually doing is writing in different scripts so that I can explore different grips on the pen just to see if there's any that I don't like. But so far, I am enjoying all of them. It's really working out very well. Gourmet pens. Gourmet pens. Yellow and red equals gourmet pens. Yellow and red equals gourmet pens. That's a bit of a weird statement, one might say. Now, let's see if this is something that works for my other Inky styles. Hang on. Which is upside down. Okay, not bad. Not bad. I can get something out of there. Yeah, it's not bad. It's doable. It's doable. Why am I making you buy ink? Me? Making you buy ink? I would never. But if it's because you like the ink you're seeing and you go buy it, then that's great. I do not have any affiliate link or anything with Amarillo, but if you want to say that you saw it here, just so that he knows that we love him, That's awesome. But you don't have to. It's totally good. It's all good. Okay, let me see. Oh, halibut is so delicious. It was so good. Mangoes are also delicious. Two more weeks, Claire. 2 more weeks in your brace before you could start physiotherapy. Okay, hang in there. Yes, Inky Messes benefits from just the freedom and the movement. So I hope it helps pass the time while you wait before you can start physio. But again, your left-handed handwriting was really good. I want to try now. Okay, now I regret it, but I already said it, so I'm gonna try it. I don't even know if I would do like overwriting or underwriting. Okay, this is not promising. That's really hard. Okay. I mean, I guess this is good, because then I can experience what it's like to be a lefty with a fountain pen. It's not very good. It's not good. It's not good. Okay, so I don't do well with the sideways writing. And I don't think I'm an overwriter. No, I'm a side writer, if anything. Okay, we're gonna switch back, because this is very complicated. But I admire anyone who practices that, because that ain't easy. Your left hand would revolt if you put a pen in it. You should try now. You should try. Okay, you did underwriting. Okay. You did really well. Like, it looks really good. I am very impressed, and that is a great skill to be able to do that. I feel like I need to be so close to the page to do this. Oh, the underwriting is a little bit better. Okay. Okay. This big juicy tipping definitely helps. It makes it easier to write at any angle. I smeared it. I mean, I guess that's what happens. But I smeared it. It was inevitable. So who of you are going to the DC pen show? Who am I going to see there? Oh, you got some of the Purple Life notebooks from Hachiman Jaya. I'm so jealous. I saw them post them and they were... Thanks, Partnux. Thank you. Yes, slow was not happening here. I saw Hachiman Jaya post those Life notebooks. They looked so pretty. I have not purchased anything. I've actually not bought stuff because I'm trying to consolidate what I have. So I'm trying to be sensible. I'm trying. It is not going very well. I'm not very good at it. I will tell you that much. It's not going very well. And, hey Rich, welcome! I saw Rich just posted a picture of his work in progress nib holders, and they're the Pen Addict collaboration nib holders. And so they're like the flame on flames, fire on fire. And so it is like silver gray with red orange flame. Anyway, I'm gonna need one. So I'm gonna need one. I'm just saying. I'm gonna have to go get one. I love this pen and I cannot believe it. And maybe my grip is changing? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's happening to me. I really don't know. Because I've never been somebody who liked unusual shapes before on pens. And I just found it really uncomfortable. But now it's working out really good. Really well. Hey, you... Oh, Blythe, you got 500 plus pens. I would love to pillage your collection. In a good way, in a good way. That sounds really delightful. I just like to see what people have because I find it interesting to see what appeals to people. Like, what patterns in the pens and the purchasing there are. Like, a couple of months ago, or weeks ago, I had posted a bunch of for sale pens with some friends. And one of my friends commented, like, hey, it looks like the style of pen you are selling or letting go of are like muted colors or like curvy pens. And it looks like you're keeping more traditional things or like this type of color. And it really helped me realize what in my collection I was interested in and enjoying. So that was really cool. It was really helpful. It helped me decide how to buy or what I wanted to buy or not buy, or what I was just attracted to but didn't necessarily want to own or need to own, like based on what inks I have and stuff. You know what I mean? Jelly beans. Okay, wait. So who's... Okay. Yes, I will see River City at DC. Amazing. I mean, we'll post pictures at least. You like variety in your pen collection. Okay, that makes sense. Like variety in colors or shapes or both? And I find that I like my stuff to match. Like, I don't like things that are outliers as I'm learning. I never noticed that before. I want my shapes to match. And my colors to kind of be complementary. And yeah, I think that's what I'm into lately. Hey, you'll be at the Leonardo table. Awesome. I will come visit you. Also because I would like to come see the Leonardos. just saying. Just in case. Just in case there's one I must take home with me. I'm going to go into the DC Pen Show with a budget. That's my plan. And we'll see what happens. I'm going to stick to my budget, hopefully, somewhat. Because I'm not just looking to buy a whole bunch of pens. I'm looking to fill in, like, holes in my collection that I feel are, like, things that are missing. Or I'll just buy what I think is pretty. Which is entirely possible. And a totally legit mechanism. And theory. No. Plan. It's a legit plan. I will not be at the Triangle Show. Maybe one year I would really like to go. You say budget like we don't know me. Yes. Yes. However, sometimes I'm sensible. Sometimes. And not often. And what I found that's really helpful is borrowing pens from friends. So at Chicago, I just borrowed some pens. And they will get them back. They will, I promise. It just may take a couple months. And so I get the fun of playing with something new, but no stress about it. except for their stress. Welcome, Bailey. Ooh, you're outside in this weather? Yikes. I did stick to my budget and guidelines at the Chicago Pen Show. I really did. I think I need to make a sticker, like, borrowed, and then just, yeah, just, like, borrowed, like, sure, borrowed. Apparently I say that with a Canadian accent. I didn't know. Whatever a Canadian accent sounds like. Borrowed. I don't know anything about baseball, so I don't know about winning and losing, like how the numbers go, but I do understand the concept of the other team winning by 1 run. Bummer. Bummer. I really like this ink. That's right. I am giving the borrowed pens physical exercise. That is not inaccurate. And sometimes, like, sometimes a friend will have a pen and they'll have just gotten it and they don't even ink it. And I'm like, why do you even bother getting a pen if you're not going to ink it and enjoy it? Let me help that pen feel loved, you know? Jane, I think 22 pens is absolutely incredible. I still have to watch your whole video, but I think that's absolutely incredible. Okay, Claire, great question. If pens were bought before a show, they don't count as show pens. I agree. Now, is it a bit of a gray area? Sure. If you want to be really strict about it, sure. But I think a pen show purchase is a pen show purchase. Not if you pre-purchase and you're just picking it up at the show. That's not necessarily a pen show purchase because you've already decided on that pen. To me, a pen show purchase is you have to be faced with the pen at the event that you're at. So at the show itself. And you either have to decide to get it or leave it. And so that's the pen show purchase because you're making a decision on the spot or throughout the weekend. So I think that's what I think. I'm just saying. 22 pens is very impressive, I think. I think my maximum is like 10 pens, which was at DC in 2023. I think. Yeah, it's the exchange of money. And really, so you only bought 1 pen in Chicago. That's impressive. I bought 2. No, I bought 2. And I made it almost till the end of the show, and then I ended up getting a second pen because I couldn't help myself. No, I decided to not help myself. But I had stuck to my guidelines. Do special orders placed at a pen show count as pen show purchase? Yes, I would say so. Because you are right. You have committed at the show. You have thought about it. You made the decision at the show and you've done it. You may not have the receivable yet, but it is a receivable. But you've already committed to it. Okay, so Claire, we need to know what you picked up. I would ask Jane what pens she got, but it would take her 22 messages, probably. So yeah, I think 22 is probably the most I've ever witnessed. Yeah. That's impressive. But the other thing is, if you don't go to shows often or all of the time, like, take advantage of being at a show, you know? Like, save the shipping, save all of that stuff, get it in person and really enjoy it. That's what I think. That's what me thinks. I also did a lot of shop deliveries at the Chicago show, which was hilarious. Yeah. I always love seeing what people buy. It, like, honestly, it's so interesting to me. And especially when people buy a pen and then they buy a particular ink to match it. I love that. It's so fun. It is so fun. Oh, Chicago was your first show. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I don't have anything comforting. Chicago was your first show. You went in with a bang. As you should. As you should. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. Okay, pre-loved pens, and those are some really special ones. Very, very nice. Very nice. I approve. Nobody asked my opinion, but I approve. I mean, nobody asked for my approval, but I approve. I accept. This is really nice and fidgety. It's snug, but you can still lift it. I'm enjoying this. Yeah, go big or go home. Absolutely. First shows are very gotta catch them all because, but also you don't know when your next show might be. So it's really an experience. And then to get to see your makers and get everything in person is really awesome. I mean, that's really what's special about it. I'm liking these little swirlies I'm doing. They're kind of loose, dotted swirlies, and I'm enjoying this. It's very satisfying. Let's le satisfy. Yeah. Okay, let me think. So I'm working on my DC workshops. Like I'm tweaking them a little bit because I'm doing inky messes and casual broad edge calligraphy. And I am very excited. I always get a little bit nervous because I want people to feel like they're getting value from the classes. So, I mean, I put in a lot of effort. Like, even though I've taught them before, I put in a lot of time into refining everything. So, if you are taking my classes, I'm super excited and it'll be great. It'll be great. We'll have a lot of fun. Wear something that's not white. Usually I send out an email to let people know, like, don't wear white. Or don't wear clothes that you don't want getting damaged, because in inky messes it's possible things will happen. It's not my fault. I cannot help it. I can't help it. It's just not my fault. Would I consider coming to Dallas? Me? I've been to the Dallas show before. I quite liked it. I actually really like Texas. I used to live in Austin. I still have family there, so I would probably one day come to Dallas. Hopefully soon. Sooner rather than later. But I would want to come to Austin for like 2 weeks before the show and like do the show and explore again and everything. But it would be really nice. I would also love to go to the Colorado show. It sounds so beautiful. Like, the area is so beautiful. It looks really nice. The only reason I can't do Colorado immediately is because the Scriptus Toronto show is like 2 weeks later. And 2 weeks should be enough, but I actually am a vendor at Scriptus, so it's like, it's so intense, and I need to pack and just prepare. John, I love that so much. The pomegranate policy. Yeah, it should be a pomegranate policy. Like, you should know better. I'm not going to wear this when I eat a mango because who knows what'll happen. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to I'm going to change out of it. Put on a black shirt. So if there's mango on it, it does not matter. It will be fine. It will be okay. The first time I ever taught Inky messes, or anything, like one of the first workshops I taught, it was actually at the Chicago Pen Show. Or sorry, no, the Philly Pen Show. I splattered ink all over a friend's really nice white dress shirt. So that was unfortunate. And I also dropped my hair on another friend's Inky Mess page and dragged it through all the sheeny ink. And then I had sheen on my hair, and she had like brushed hair pulled through her Inky Mess. So that was fun. She may be in the room. That friend may be in the room at the moment. And she has forgiven me. Oops. It happens. I don't even know how it happened, but I know. I don't know how it happened. Don't wear your most expensive jersey to art class. Yes, absolutely. Or do if you want it. If you want it to be messed up. The Palm Wonderful Company sent your students a box of pomegranates. Their only homework was to wear an old shirt. That's so cute. I love pomegranates. Oh my gosh. Especially when somebody else peels it for you and all you get to do is just eat it. Oh, what a dream. My dad is like a fruit bat, so he peels all sorts of... He will prepare all sorts of weird fruit for me. And then I get to eat them with like no effort. And it's ideal. It is absolutely magnificent. It is magnificent. I love when it happens. Except this time I have to go peel my own mango. But that's fine. I'm going to slice it and then just like eat it out of the mango skin like a bear eating out of a honey pot. That's what it's going to be. And then I'm going to need to like wash my entire self of mango. That's what's going to happen. You spilled an entire bottle of ink on your table? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I love that. My dad is a fruit bat. Yes, he is. He really is. Yeah. Yeah, one ink. Absolutely. You have a pomegranate tree in your backyard. Oh my gosh, that makes me so jealous. I would love to have like a lemon tree or a lime tree and a mango tree. That's an absolute fantasy. We don't live in the right climate, but my dad has been trying to grow mangoes forever, and I feel sorry for him because it's not happening. It's not going to happen. And he keeps trying. But I feel sorry for him. Somebody else spilled the ink on your table? Oh my gosh, I've done that before. I've spilled a bottle of ink all over a friend's leather briefcase and their leather notebook cover, all over a white marble table at a restaurant. Yeah, I've done that. And it was stained for a long time. And I say that because I went back like 2 years later and the table was still there and it was stained blue. So, yeah. Oops. That happened. Oh, you have a lemon tree, apricot, and a fig tree, and an orange tree. Oh, that is so incredible. That's so, so, so beautiful. This has been absolutely hilarious. I love your guys' stories. They make me laugh. Tie some mangoes to his little tree. This one time, he thought, I'm going to put my little seedling, my mango seedling outside to get some sunshine and some outdoor oxygen, even though it was sitting in a sunroom. So he puts it outside, and like 2 hours later, it was decimated because the squirrels just wrecked it. And he was so devastated, and I still feel bad for him to this day. So, yeah, it's very tragic. My dad is a special one. Anyway, when life gives you lemons, throw them at people who annoy you. I need to write that down. That'll be my sign off. When life gives you lemons. Throw them at people who annoy you. Beautiful. I love that. Thank you for that quote. Oh gosh. Friends, thank you so much for this wonderful evening. I had a great time with you, and I hope I made you smile and just lightened your hearts a little bit, because you sure lightened mine this evening. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you all so much. I love you guys so much, and you just crack me up. So just such a, you know, when life feels really awful, like, it's just good to remember stuff like this, you know, the moments of reprieve where we gather strength to go on. So thank you so much for being here with me. As always, I will be here next Monday. Next Monday, I think we are doing Inky. I think what I had put down was Inky Messes with 2 new Mont Blanc inks. But we're going to just play and chit chat, so that's pretty much what it'll be. And as always, if you have any requests, you are welcome to send them to me. I'm on Instars, and you can email me or whatever you want, whatever works for you. Take care, everybody. Please look after yourselves. Please be kind to yourself. And I will see you online. And then next Monday, we'll be right here. Bye! Okay, bye.